Welcome back on this Health and Wellness Thursday. We like to discuss how everyone can feel their best. And maybe you're feeling a little burned out with at-home workouts, or you're just needing some motivation to get back into good shape. Well, I recently spoke with Dr. Rachelle Reed all about what you can do to help with motivation and get more out of your workouts. All that, let's take a look right now.
After more than a year of restricted at-home workouts in front of computers and televisions with subpar fitness equipment, many Americans are struggling to find motivation and are more than ready to shake off their basement burnout, a new national survey recently found. So how can you reinvigorate your fitness routine and find a renewed drive to achieve your goals? Well, joining us with insightful workout boredom busters and tips is the Senior Director of Health Science and Research for Orange Theory Fitness, Dr. Rachelle Reed. Dr. Reed, thanks for being here.
Thank you so much for having me, Christine.
So what did the survey reveal about our fitness routines during the pandemic?
So we found so much insightful feedback about consumer fitness behaviors throughout the pandemic. And Christine, to me, the headline is that about 70% of Americans report that their physical activity and exercise routines took a pretty big hit throughout the pandemic, despite the very best of intentions. I think we can all agree that so many things changed for us over the past year, and exercise behaviors are certainly one of them. Now, if we look at people who responded to the survey, who were able to keep up with some sort of exercise routine throughout the pandemic, still 70% of them report missing their pre-COVID exercise routines. About 41% of them feel very dissatisfied with their current routines, and 43% of them say that they are lacking the motivation needed to improve or change these exercise behaviors. So consumers are sending us a pretty clear message that they realize their exercise behaviors aren't quite where they need to be, but they do need a little bit of support to get back at it.
And what did those who worked out at home miss the most?
So people who are working out at home, some with more success than others, report missing access to equipment. So many gyms and fitness facilities do have state-of-the-art equipment, but more importantly to me, they are reporting missing coaches, trainers, and fitness professionals who can provide that education, the support, the grit, that motivation and accountability that so many of us need to keep showing up day after day. And then last but certainly not least, they really miss the community. They miss that social aspect, the social support, that feeling of belonging somewhere that they so often need and get at fitness facilities.
And for people who didn't exercise much or maybe not at all during the pandemic, how do you recommend they get started on an exercise routine now?
Great question, because for so many people, just getting started is the very hardest part. So here are a couple of things to keep in mind. First and foremost, please chat with your physician. Anytime you're looking to change up or maybe completely start fresh with an exercise routine, it's a great idea to get their opinion. Most of the time, they're going to give you a big thumbs up. Secondly, I like to say start low and slow. So we are in it for the long game here. We want you to start with a dose of exercise that's manageable. Maybe that's 1 to 2 workouts per week at the beginning, and then after several weeks or months, you're able to add a third, and then eventually a fourth, right? So something that fits into your lifestyle so that you can meet these miniature goals along the way and start to feel that confidence in yourself. Last but certainly not least, set yourself up with a support system that can help keep you accountable. So maybe that's a workout buddy meeting you for your favorite class. Maybe it's your favorite coach who recognizes when you have small victories within a workout. That social support is going to have a really big return on investment.
And do you have any general advice for a workout routine that gives our bodies a good overall workout and prevents burnout?
Yes. So first of all, any exercise or physical activity is better than none. So if you are just getting restarted with your routine, even going for walks a couple of times per week is a great place to start. But if we're talking about a well-rounded exercise program, we're looking for 2 major components. The first one is aerobic or cardiorespiratory exercise. So think walking, running, jogging, rowing, cycling. And then the second one is resistance training exercise. So whether that's body weight or we're using dumbbells, resistance bands, machines, that combination is very important for both physical and mental health benefits. Now, that can seem like a lot, especially if you're just getting started. So what we recommend is finding something that you enjoy. there's a decent amount of evidence to support that physical activity enjoyment or actually engaging with something that you look forward to is going to help you stick with it over the long term.
And where can we get more information about everything that you've mentioned today?
So please check out our website. That's orangetheory.com. And right now we have a special promotion running so that if you do sign up to become an Orange Theory member, you'll receive your first month completely free of charge. And that's designed to really give you that social support, the community that we're all missing so much, because 30 days of consistency with exercise will help you feel and see those mental and physical health benefits that we've been talking so much about.
Well, thank you so much, Dr. Rachelle Reed, for joining us today. I was just at Orange Theory this morning. It is a great overall workout, and I appreciate these tips for anyone who's feeling some burnout and needs some motivation.
Well, thank you so much for having me.